Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is to create videos that I would have found helpful when I first got out looking for treasure. Things from like garage sales or thrift shops, or I'm trying to remember where I bought that from. Thrift shop. Today, what we have is what I've been calling a plunder roundup. The summer has been progressing in a fashion that makes it a little bit hard for me to stay on top of filming videos. A lot of what you actually see, I try to film out ahead of time because with my children, my schedule is very chaotic and random. So what I will usually try to do when I'm filming these videos is try to get them done whenever I can. So oftentimes that means I will end up with like, filming maybe 3 videos in a day when my kids are staying with grandma. So when you see these posted on my channel, time and order can be a little weird sometimes. What I have today is I have a box I just bought at the thrift shop like a few minutes ago, and then other things that I bought. This is garage sale, this is thrift shop stuff here. We're just gonna go through it, and what I like to do with these videos is sort of explain why I bought it, what prompted me to, and if I can remember how much I paid for it, I'll tell you how much I paid for it. For example, here, this was a nice belt buckle that I saw, and I noticed on the back that it said Sterling. I haven't quite figured out who the RB is yet, but we're definitely looking at, Native American. I think this is maybe just plated in there. Not sure what to do with that plate coming off. But I thought it was very nice, and the price was $15. Now, I haven't weighed it up yet. Let's see. How did I do for my $15? Did we get at least 15 grams of silver? We got 40 grams of silver. So, what? Just melt weight, 40 bucks, a little bit more than that. Can't complain about that. So that's the type of thing that I like to look for, especially on like belt racks. There'll be a bunch of belts hanging up, and sometimes you'll see something like this, especially when they get really tarnished. And sometimes the markings don't exist, or they're just very small, and they get missed, especially if there's a belt in the way of it. So those are something I always like to grab whenever I find them. This is also something that I found interesting. This cost me all of $2, and it caught my eye because I thought that bale looks a lot like it's silver, and I think, I don't know, can we zoom in down there? Yeah, we got our little 925 mark there, I think. So when the bale is silver, that piques my interest. I like the carving, I like the subject matter. Who doesn't love a moose? And I thought, well, if it's silver, it might be an interesting material. And I think it's probably walrus. But if you think it's not walrus, let me know and tell me what you think it might be. It could just be bone of some type, but it's got a real density to it. So I suspect walrus, but it certainly could be bone, especially with this kind of. But for $2, I thought that was great. All right. Speaking of $2, this one I thought was well worth $2. Now, I really wanted to bring this one back because there's a few things about it that are very, very valuable to know, in my opinion. I'm going to set these here so you can see. You can see there where it says Krementz 14 karat gold overlay. So Krementz, stuff is just extremely high quality. And most of the stuff that I find is gold fill. And when I look at it, I'm always like thinking that I'm looking at gold initially, and I get excited. And then I see Krementz. And it's like, okay, it's gold fill, but man, is it nice gold fill. And this particular set I thought was just kind of delightful, especially for $2. And the fact that it tells us we've got cultured pearls, 14 karat gold overlay, which I think was gold fill. Most of the stuff is gold fill. And the quality is phenomenal. We've got our markings. This one's might be plate. I don't know. But I just thought that that was very nice and that somebody would be very excited to have it down the road. So I thought I would rescue it. All right, we'll set that one aside. We hit some garage sales. Now, I haven't been able to go to very many garage sales. It's very sad. My children's schedule has precluded me really from being able to get out Friday very much. But I did hit a garage sale that had this, and this is, I don't think this is very valuable when I looked it up. What is it? Something Vanderbilt, New York. And it's just like nickel, silver, or tin or something. It's an enamel. It's kind of a nice little thing. Unfortunately, it's full of powder. But it had this jewelry in it, and it was $2. So I thought, well, why don't we bring that home? And I had a glance at it. I think we're doing pretty good for our $2. I'm not so sure about these. What's going on with these? Got all this face powder in here. So these are some kind of screw-on earrings. I don't know that they are... They don't seem to be marked. It looks like maybe we got some stuff coming through, so those might just be like some kind of thermoplastic, something like Bakelite maybe. I don't know. Folks can tell me what they think of those. They're not really why I grabbed it for $2. I grabbed it for $2 because I saw Mason stuff. And I always like getting a little dib-dab of gold. Let's have a look at that real quick. That does not look like it's gold, and let's check it with the magnet. Yeah, that's not gold. This guy might be. Let's have a look here. Hello. How are you, little buddy?
You can take off my helmet.
Sure, I'll take off your helmet. There you go. All right, go have fun. Oh, no. Pick it up.
Is it a key?
No, it's fine. Somebody dropped their sucker, but it's okay. So let's see if there's any marks. This one might be like, could be gold, could be 10 karat. It's hard to say sometimes with these without a little test, and even with a little test. I would wager that one is maybe just plate. Doesn't look good for gold. Look at the other one here, or the might be gold fill. This guy, that looks, it's kind of got a classic plate look to it for sure. Well, it is hard to say. Let's see. Is it engraved? Is it hand engraved? I'm not sure. What do we got up here? That's gold fill, which is to be expected. Might be worth a little test. Probably just going to be fill or plate, though. I don't know. We'll throw it in our little to-test pile. We got a... if you've been watching my videos for a while, I used to do the testing right here, but the acid testing in this enclosed space, I just decided it was not gonna be something that I want to do for the long term. So I need to find a better space for doing acid testing. So we're gonna have, at some point in here, we're gonna have a video where I do a bunch of acid testing, and one video when I find a good spot around my house to do so. All right, let's continue through the plunder. You silver bugs are probably wondering what I got in this box. We will get to it. All right, so this is a 32nd degree Mason Scottish Rite. Oh, you got some text there. What does it say? Offering Co. Newark. Doot. Yep, there we go. We're good. Look at that. What do we got? We got 10K, 14? We got 14K. Now again, keep in mind that only this piece is 14K. The screw part here won't be. So when we weigh that up, you have to consider that there's a fair bit of weight in that. But also, this is a really good example of like showing sort of, you know, why this one is clearly gold, even though it's got kind of rough edges. You can see that color if I compare it to this guy. Now this might be 10 karat. Kind of has the same rough edges, but that back is sure different, isn't it? Did your sister go down the cliff? Is she down in the field?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Well, you want some real pants if you're going to go down there, bud. That way you won't get scratched up in the grass.
No,
well, cool.
I won't.
Dude, you just spent a whole bunch of time telling me all about how if you go down the cliff, you get scratched up. Go put on some pants.
You didn't tell me where my pants are.
They're in your dresser. You know where they are.
I just saw them.
All right, well, maybe you can find some in the laundry down here. This, I think, is probably silver.
Daddy didn't help me find my pants.
I can help you find your pants. Folks, I'll be right back. We're back. Somebody is properly outfitted for adventure. Yeah, I think this is silver filigree. It's probably sterling. But I haven't seen these things as being marked. I don't really know how old they are, but usually when I test them, they end up being silver. They're pretty fragile, as you can see. Kind of cool, though. Can't complain about that. Oh, I suppose I want to see what it weighs. And again, remember, the back is not going to be part of the weight. So if you're buying these online, too, and they've got them like on a scale, keep in mind, that's not going to be gold in most cases. So you have 0.61 of a gram, maybe half a gram of 14 karat, if we're generous. So if that hopefully helps a little bit with if you're buying something like this online and trying to figure out what the gold value of it might be. That's one of the things I hope to provide in terms of value with my videos is just little bits of information you can't really get without having it in hand. Okay, now we get this. As you can see, this cost me 75 cents, and the reason I bought it, I spotted one thing in it. I didn't have a chance because of children to verify when I bought it, but I was certain at the time that I was looking at gold. And I think we've got gold and a ruby probably. Maybe not. But let's have a look here. Yeah, there we go. There's the mark. It's 10 karat. Yep, 10 karat. Missing a stone, but hey, you know what? Little 10 carats, little 10 karat. Can't complain about that. What are we at with 10 karat? 40 bucks a gram, a little more. So our 75 cents turned into $60, give or take. Pretty good. All right, let's toss that in a little gold jug and let's have a look. So that was the reason I bought it. I didn't know if there was anything else in here. I didn't really have a chance to dig it. Oh, look at that. Are those silver? No, I don't think so. They kind of have that look, but I don't think they are. That's probably just... yeah. Oh, those are silver. Look at those. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's have a look-see here. I think they probably are. Oh, yep, no, yep. Yeah, I think we have our 925 right there. Let me double check with a loop. Oh, nope. I think they are, but you know, I can't tell you for sure. We'll throw those in our to test pile. The backers were magnetic. Okay. What else we got in here? Unicorns. Those are not going to be anything, because you got gold unicorns with like on a silvery stud, which is just steel, looks like. Pretty much as expected. Didn't really spot anything quite like that 10 karat gold. Thought maybe there'd be some nice little bit of gold backs in there somewhere, but nope. All right, let me put all this away and then we'll open up this box. Okay, can I do it on the bench here? Yep, looks like I can. So I just picked this up. It's half off day, so it was 75 bucks. There's a reason that I paid that money for it. I think most of the set is this one right here, which I think is just a community plate. We'll have a look here. We'll just double check. It's always worth double checking. So you can see here, community. So silver plate, pretty nice shape though. Honestly, it's a decent set in that regard. Let's have a look. Yeah, buddy. Oh no, she wasn't.
I thought that she was it.
Where is she?
Maybe down the cliff. I just checked down there.
Oh.
I hadn't checked. I hadn't gone all the way down the cliff. I really wanted to go down the cliff. I don't know where about you now. I just hear something.
Oh, don't go down there without her.
But I can't find her.
Okay, well, I'll help you in just a moment. I'm almost done with this video, okay?
But I just was going down the cliff for a second. Because I just was just checking if the water down was still there.
Well, don't go on down. Community, the finest silver plate. The happiest brides have community. The finest silver plate. Gotta love that. Okay, so I think all of this is probably silver plate. Got some master butter knives, individual butter knives. Looks like it's a pretty decently complete set, frankly. Not, in my opinion, the prettiest pattern. Now, this was obviously a different piece. There's these guys, which I don't think are anything. Yeah. So you got Rogers, and the AA indicates silver plate. So you're probably wondering, why did he buy this? Or you've been yelling at me to look at these guys right here. All right, so over here we have, if you're looking at these boxes, keep in mind you can flip it open, most of it's silver plate. But serving pieces, not infrequently, get chucked in There you go, sterling right there. I'm not sure who that is. I'll have to look that one up. But yeah, that's a nice serving piece. I'm not sure what this form is.
Daddy.
It's got yeah, bud.
Over there with the stove, with the where I was, the place I was just wheel. I I saw a skeleton there.
There's a skeleton?
Don't look there.
I won't look there. All right.
Until you're done with your video.
Until I'm done with my video. So these three are all the same. And the cool thing, and the reason I grabbed this box, was because they are Gorham sterling. And I don't know, I haven't looked up the pattern yet, but I love good sterling pieces for our holidays. Sterling. And then the big boy, because this thing's a whopper. And again, I'm not sure what this form is. We'll have to look that up, but clearly sterling. So yeah, I'm quite pleased regarding that. And this is just a Rogers. So what we shall do is we will remove our 4 sterling pieces. Close this one up, get it out of our way. Now that we've extracted our loot. And yeah, cannot complain about that. Now the question is this scale big enough? Or do I need to go grab another scale? I might have to go grab another scale here. So we paid 75 bucks. Let's see, did we do okay? So we've got 27 bucks, 27 grams. Just gonna put that on there. I'm gonna tear it, zero it out so we can balance this on there. So we're at 27 plus 37. So what is that? 50, 64. So we're almost there. Tear that one more time. 64 bucks for 75 bucks. Now we're at another 50. So what were we at? 65. 115. Now, I don't know if this, well, it's 100 grams. We'll see.
Daddy, when you'll be done with your video?
Very soon, buddy. I'm wrapping up right now. 119. So, I think we did pretty well for our 75 bucks. And in particular, because we'll use this. This is going to be just a glorious mashed tater spoon, right? I think. What do you folks think? Tell me in the comments, what should we use that spoon for at Christmas? So this particular week of treasure was pretty good. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd really appreciate it.
Daddy,
maybe share
right
the video around a little bit.
Daddy.
That really helps me out. Oh, thank you, buddy. Can I finish this video?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Most importantly, though, I hope that you gleaned some information from this, or you were able to learn something in this video that you found valuable, and that you can go out and find your own treasure with.
Like this, I've been Thomas.